Masking inside After Effects is very important to understand. So a part of the instrument we have already seen about masking inside After Effects, there are other options available from outside After Effects. So let's start our Photoshop and let's understand the beginning, the basic of the alpha channel masking way. Here we have an image with a simple stroke on it, and we want this stroke to be a selection inside our After Effects. So we want to mask basically the white outside of our image to use only this stroke. Inside this image we have embedded an alpha channel. This alpha channel contains all the information about the transparency of this image. First of all, the color black will be interpreted as the transparent part of this image. The white color will be solid, and the in-between color from white to black, so the grays, determine the transparency between the two images. So the image on the top will be not 100% transparent, neither 100% solid, and should reveal part of what is on the image and part of what is below this image. Let's start our After Effects. I'm dragging my image. In this case, inside my Photoshop I have just one layer. The image is just a simple stroke on top of white color, and it's very important to know the color of the background. And I have a mask, my mask inside the alpha channel. So inside After Effects, having only one layer, it doesn't matter which layer option I choose. I choose Merge Layer, but just because I have one layer. So as you can see here in our preview, we have just our stroke on top of a black background. Let's create a composition with our stroke, and as you can see, if I activate the transparency on my black part of the image, there is nothing below. So I can put a new solid layer with any color just below our multiple layer, and as you can see, our stroke is just on top of a different color that is not white. These two objects are two separated objects, so I can move my stroke, I can scale, I can rotate, I can do whatever I want, and now I'm just cleaning the white part. But sometimes when you import an image with pre-multiplied alpha inside, it's very important, as I told you before, what the color that is blending between the stroke, between the solid and the transparent part, in the gray part of the image. So here inside our interpret footage we have the voice main, and here, having an alpha channel embedded inside the file, is possible to see how After Effects is interpreting the masking. Now the masking is pre-multiplied matted with color white. So After Effects guessed well the right color for the blending, that is white, but sometimes we can choose to use straight unmatted, or maybe we can choose a wrong color for the matted color here inside the pre-multiplied voice, or we can choose a wrong color. And what's happened in these cases? For example, with straight unmatted, as you can see, all the board disappear in this case. Or if the interpretation is pre-multiplied, now we have black solid color because After Effects forgot the white, the previous white, and as you can see we have a strange neon effect inside our image. So the masking is not doing his work correctly, because the interpretation is trying to blend the black color, that is the exactly opposite of the white color where the stroke was built on, and is giving us this wrong stroke of our image. So the interpretation of the footage is really important, not to transform the original source. Now we have the alpha channel embedded in our file, but sometimes it's possible to have a single file just containing the information about the transparency, so with an alpha channel only, or with an image that we want to interpret as alpha channel. So we are going to see this option in the next video.